welcome to the Jazz Club.
I tried to explain what happened in the first episode, and the way I was doing it was like really boring. So we're gonna try it again, and hopefully it's better. Action. So CBS brought 40 kids into the desert environment and had them navigate their way through said desert to find this abandoned city known as Bonanza City. They were given 4 children, ages 10 to 12. Power. They're known as the town council. And to be honest, half of them are doing a really bad job. After they were split up into 4 districts, red, blue, yellow, and green, they were thrown into a competition where they compete for social status and, in turn, money. Not real money. We're talking about Buffalo nickels here. Michael and Sophia are my favorites. Thus far, there's still a lot left of shenanigans to get into Bonanza City. At the town council meeting, Sophia won 20 grand that she had no idea she was competing for. And then Jimmy went home, which was really sad because he was like 8 and they all tried to get him to stay, but he ultimately decided to leave. And he was adorable. Also, there's this character named Jared. And I say character, not kid, because he's just so far beyond a child, to be completely honest. So, without a further ado, let's watch episode 2.
Nice, man. Oh, it's so warm. It is so warm. Anything I've never felt warm. Whoa. Back up. I've never felt warm.
There's more than one chicken. Just wait till another one lays an egg. I also don't know how egg laying works, so maybe I'm wrong.
Reading this, it means you're settling into Bonanza City, and surely you had your fill of baked beans and beef jerky.
That's another thing I forgot to mention. They have this journal from like the 1800s of like what happened in Bonanza City, so they're using it basically as like instructions of like how to like form the city. That's why they did the districts, because the fucking journal told them to.
You brought chickens with you, right? Truth is, they're good for more than eggs.
Are they gonna have them kill the chickens?
Here we have corn and tomatoes, good for stews, but not much else. Tomato juice, baked beans.
Sophia's back in the kitchen. Yes, bitch.
Hey guys, I've worked with the butcher for about a year, and I've butchered cattle, I've butchered pigs, I've butchered goats,
There we go. I mean, I don't want to kill the chickens, but another prime reason why the older people should have power.
Who does not want to kill the chickens?
Why is she screaming?
Should work. Hey, you guys let me in.
Okay, so based on my research of the show, a lot of these things were like staged and like the producers like nudged kids to like do certain things. Hence the journal. I think the journal is probably the most obvious example of that. I'm very curious to find out like whether or not this protest was encouraged by the producers or if the kids just like did it by themselves.
As Shakespeare would say, to kill or not to kill? That is the question.
Oh, Jared. The following scene may be intense for young children. So this is when the chicken's gonna be killed. Okay. I'm not gonna include the footage of the chicken being killed. Frankly, I don't want to watch it, and we're just gonna leave it there.
It's time to kill chickens.
I really don't like Mike. He just has a vibe. I don't know what it is. I know he was a kid. There's just something about him that I'm just like not a fan of him at all. I think it has something to do with him being a Boy Scout and like whatever, moving on.
So, I have my Invisalign in and my acne medication on because I was right about to go to bed before I decided I wasn't going to include the chicken scene of this episode. The original plan was just going to be my like raw reaction to it. You can still hear the audio in the background though, and I contemplated for a while whether or not I wanted to keep it in, and I just decided against it. So what is about to play now is just kind of my final thoughts on the whole situation, and then it continues with the rest of the episode.
This is so disgusting. Like, all of them didn't need to be there to see that. Like, Greg, he has experience in a butcher shop. That's fine. He fucking orchestrated the whole thing. I don't have a problem with that. But, like, this little 9-year-old girl just, like, ran away and she's crying because she just was basically forced into watching the murder of a chicken. There's, like, at least 30 kids just, like, standing around not knowing what to do. Because they were forced to be there and to watch. Like, that's so messed up.
I think, maybe killing the chickens might help a little bit with my nominations for Gold Star. And who doesn't want to get the Gold Star? 20 grand is amazing.
He's trying to get that new skateboard. That girl's like screaming in her face and she could not be any less here for it.
It looks like all our laundry and all our water is frozen in.
I want to laugh because I think that's kind of funny, but like, that's fucked.
Taylor should be in the kitchen right now cooking breakfast, but instead the whole other town is in there cooking it, and I just feel horrible. Taylor just encourages them to not do anything.
I feel like with every episode and take it back, with every moment of poor leadership, like, my point is just going to be proven even more, because so far the oldest kids have shown to have the most promise and the most developed leadership skills and the most concern about the group as a whole, rather than the 10-year-old beauty queen doing nothing.
It's definitely frozen. Guess we have to make it do with the water that we have then. Yeah. We should probably tell the cooking people to start conserving water.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, Michael. What a great suggestion.
Slow.
It's wasting water! Whose idea was that? Back it up.
We just decided, it'd be best if we pour some like hot water or boiling water because we thought that would melt it.
So that was a group decision. So I'm not gonna blame that on any individual person. I'm just gonna blame that on lack of a fully developed brain. It's wasting water. Hopefully it works, so it will be worth it. Okay, worth it. It worked. So it was a good idea. It was just a risk.
Well, it's time for the next showdown, where you guys can change your place in society, your job, and your salary.
I have major beef with the host of the show. Maybe that'll be the next I have beef with whatever the fuck. Because he's the face of the show, and you would think he would know this is fucked up. And when I was 7, when the show came out, I thought the concept was cool. But now, as a 21-year-old adult, still living in my parents' home, this is so fucked up. Like, this whole thing is so messed up, and the only, like, person I can think to blame it on is the host and, like, CBS as a whole, because CBS is the one who produced the show. So this is going to be a hard 13 episodes to get through.
I do not want to lose this upper class position because you get the big pay.
Oh, Jared.
Upper class!
Because
Oh my god, those crew necks are dope. Oh my god, I need to get one. Merch idea. Basically those shirts, but it says the Jazz Club. And then I don't know what it says in the little, oh, it's just a name. And you can write your name there, that's fine. What? Wait, what'd she just fucking say?
I think
that the yellow district deserves to be laborers because they need to get to work. They're as lazy as a sack of potatoes.
Oh, God. Oh my God, a water slide? That's so fun.
You're not imagining things. That really is a 45-foot water slide in the middle of the desert.
I feel like they say in the middle of the desert a lot. Just trying to like reinforce that point, but I think we know where they are. The desert.
If we had a huge water slide, it'd be great. The town would be just fun, like this big amusement park.
That's a waste of water. And it would get old really quickly.
Okay, guys, what do you need me to do? Everybody in the green district wants to be out of the labor class. Being paid 2 buffalo nickels for the hard work that we're doing right now, it's just kind of discouraging.
2 buffalo nickels. I think that phrase is so funny.
I had an idea to split up so that half of our team would be...
I know why I don't recognize any of these kids. They only did an introduction for the town council and like none of the other ones. If it's the first time they're doing anything relevant, like I won't know who they are.
Zachary is amazing and he's like a natural leader. He's awesome.
Maybe you should have your job. That's what I was thinking when that, yeah. Smart move. That I had the same thought.
Blue, you found the right pipe. Red, find it fast.
Yeah, Red, find it fast, bitch.
Yellow, through the wall. Moving on.
I mean, I don't think it takes like an engineering degree to figure out this whole pipe thing, but I feel like it's very hard to put together games and challenges that an 8-year-old or like 9 and 10-year-olds can do and 15-year-olds can do at the same rate. And I'm sure their plan initially was for the districts to like have a variety of ages and not just the older kids be with blue and all the little kids be with yellow, but that's what ended up happening and they should have better prepared for that. That's a little critique for you, a little analysis, if you will.
We kept getting leak after leak after leek. What's this?
Don't touch it, just don't die.
We made it way more complicated than it needed to be.
Frankly, I don't really have a problem with Laurel being one of the leaders, one of the town council members. I also don't have a problem with AJ being a council member because he was the smartest one. He was the smartest one to pick all the older kids for blue team. But don't like Mike and I do not like Taylor. I think they should be replaced with Sophia and Michael or Sophia and Greg. Please let that happen.
Run back.
They broke their pipe.
3, 2.
I forgot to mention this at the beginning too, but if everyone completes the challenge within an hour, the whole town gets a prize. That's why everyone's screaming at them.
I'm so sorry, you guys. Green. You were so close.
I get really upset when people do that. Like, oh, you were so close. But yeah, I fucking failed. Shut up.
Michael, how is this going to affect morale?
Well, it could be worse. I could live in Ethiopia.
So guys, because you didn't complete the showdown in
Wild.
an hour.
It's because you didn't complete the showdown in an hour. You guys didn't get the 45-foot giant water slide. And you don't get these. Lots of water pumps all over town. And guys, they're designed never to freeze.
So the producers of this show really got together and said, let's make these kids suffer.
We came in last place. You know, this is part of the job. This is what makes the community run. This is what keeps it on its feet. This is the dirty work that just has to get done.
I like her because she's very mature for her age. She's got the short end of the stick twice now, and she's just like rolling with it, so respect to her.
Taylor and her posse haven't been doing anything. It's pathetic.
Love her.
But just because we're upper class doesn't mean that we're not going to be working and helping everybody out.
Respect to you, sir.
If we're going to make it down to succeed, we all work together.
I think it's a little suspicious that ever since the first gold star was awarded, Greg's worked a lot harder. It makes me wonder a little bit if, like, it's just for the gold star.
You're sus because you're mad at him. First of all, it's incentive for people to be a part of the community. You're sus just because you have beef. You're so fucking... I hate Mike. I hate Mike. He's a kid. I need to really calm down.
Wow, maybe you want to, like, take care of other people's pets.
Sure. Hey, what are you guys doing?
We just started this little thing where we do a pet daycare and we watch people stuffed animals and just brush them and groom them.
That was sweet. That was really cute.
Emily, you're not supposed to be in here. You know it, you're a merchant. The only people allowed in here are upper class and cooks. If she wants to be a pain, we're gonna be a pain back. I'm gonna get you out.
One day in the future, if I have kids and they turn out to be anything like that little boy, I'm giving him back.
So it sits down and we talk it out on who we think deserves it, and it has to be a unanimous decision.
The whole Bonanza City, like, the town actually believes in Greg and saw Greg doing his best.
He's really out here being Bonanza City's best. But Mike does not like Greg. Fuck. I had no idea that was in frame the whole fucking time. So that's probably not going to happen. And if they really want a unanimous decision, Mike's not going to get it.
Greg. Greg.
Michael.
Michael.
If you can't decide, have them dance for you like puppets. I'm not evil. I'm really not evil. I might be the head of the mafia here at the jazz club, but I'm not evil.
By a show of hands, how many of you approve of the job the council's doing? How many of you don't approve?
I just want to say, you know, that Sophie is actually helping you out, okay? So I just want to say, fix your little disrespectful mouth, because the Green District's doing a lot more than you're doing.
Go off.
This 2-pound star is worth its weight in gold, $20,000. And when this is over, you and your parents can decide how to use the money.
If I won $20,000, my parents would not decide how I spent that money. That would be my money, not their money.
Well, what are you going to do with $20,000?
I think my parents deserve it.
He's gonna give it to his parents? That's so nice.
I was the obvious choice.
Campbell, my little bro, how are you doing?
I did the chickens, and I did a hell of a lot more work than Michael did. I thought it was pretty disrespectful. I'm gonna do something about it.
Start a fight. Start a fight. Damn it. Maybe next episode.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode.
No, I don't want a spoiler. But oh my god, that was Jared. We love Jared. Okay. So that was Kid Nation episode 2. I got a little heated a couple times, but it is what it is. So I guess that's it. The jazz club is closed. Bye.